Boop. Suntan lotion. Boop. Pecan sandies. Boop. Tampons, beach towel, postcards, and, mysteriously, a can of green beans. Miriam grabs each item with a black-gloved hand, runs the item over the scanner. Sometimes she looks down and stares into the winking red laser. She's not supposed to do that, but she does it anyway, a meager act of rebellion in her brand-new life. Maybe, she thinks, the ruby beam will burn away that part of her brain that makes her who she is. Turn her into a mule-kicked window licker, happy in oblivion, pressed up against the walls of her plexiglass enclosure. Miss? The word drags her out of the mind's eye theater and back to the checkout. Jesus, what? She asks. Well, are you going to scan that? Miriam looks down, sees she's still holding the can of green beans. Del Monte. She idly considers braining the woman standing there in her beachy muumuu, the worn pattern of hibiscus flowers barely covering a sludgy bosom that's half lobster red and half wood grub white. Two halves marked by the Rubicon of a terrible tan line. Instead, Miriam swipes the can across the scanner with a too-sweet smile. Boop. Is something wrong with your hands? The woman asks. She sounds concerned. Miriam waggles one finger, a jumping inchworm dance. The black leather creaks and squeaks. Oh, these? I have to wear these. You know how women at restaurants have to wear hairnets? For public health safety? I gotta wear these gloves if I'm going to work here. Rules and regulations. Last thing I want to do is cause a hepatitis outbreak. Am I right? I got Hep A, B, C, and the really bad one, X. Then, just to sell it, Miriam holds up her hand for a high five. The woman does not seize the high five opportunity. Rather, the blood drains from her face, her sunburned skin gone swiftly pale. Miriam wonders what would happen if she told the truth. Oh, it's no big deal, but when I touch people, this little psychic movie plays in my head, and I witness how and when they're going to die. So I've been wearing these gloves so I don't have to see that kind of crazy shit anymore. Or the deeper truth behind even that. I wear them because Lewis wants me to wear them. Not that the gloves provide perfect protection against the visions. Nobody but Lewis is touching her anywhere else, though. She keeps covered up, even in the heat. Behind the woman is a line 7, 8 people deep. They all hear what Miriam says. She's not quiet. Two of the customers, a doughy gentleman in a parrot-laden shirt and a young girl with an ill-contained rack of softball-sized fake tits, shimmy out of the queue and leave their goods on the empty checkout 2 rows down. Still, the woman hangs tough. With a sour face, she pulls a credit card out of nowhere. Miriam imagines she withdraws it from her sand-encrusted vagina and flips it onto the counter like it's a hot potato. Miriam's about to grab it and scan it when a hand falls on her shoulder. She already knows to whom the hand belongs. She wheels on Peggy, manager here at Ship Bottom Sundries in Long Beach Island, New Jersey. Peggy, whose nose must possess powerful gravity given the way it looks like the rest of her face is being dragged toward it. Peggy, whose giant sunglasses call to mind the eyes of a praying mantis. Peggy, with her gray hair dyed orange and left in a curly, clumsy tangle. Fucking Peggy. You mind telling me what you're doing? The way Peggy begins every conversation, it seems. All in that Joyzy accent. The lost R's, the dropped G's, wooter instead of water, coffee instead of coffee. Helping this fine citizen check out of our fine establishment, Miriam thinks but does not say. Ship Bottom Sundries, where you can buy a pack of hot dogs, a pack of generic brand tampons, or a handful of squirming hermit crabs for your screaming shitbird children. Sounds like you're giving her trouble. Miriam offers a strained smile. Was I? Not my intention. Totally her intention. You know, I hired you as a favor. I do know that, because you remind me frequently.